Ada 4 tahap dalam model pembelajaran berbasis teks, yaitu: pertama, membangun pengetahuan peserta didik. Kedua, pemodelan teks. Ketiga, konstruksi bersama yang dilakukan oleh peserta didik secara berkelompok. Terakhir, peserta didik membuat teks secara mandiri.
Ma'am, I think English is hard.
Is it? Do you think so?
He's right, ma'am. I can't even speak just like bule.
So, what is the recipe, ma'am?
Recipe? Just 3. Number 1 is practice, number 2 is practice, and number 3 is practice and practice. Practice makes perfect, isn't it?
Ah, the bell is ringing.
Okay, come on. Let's come to the classroom. Good morning, class.
Morning, ma'am.
We will lead the prayer today.
Sure, ma'am. All my friends, let's pray together. Finish.
Hi everybody, how is everything with you? Hi, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Not so bad, thanks. Well everybody, today we are going to learn about Hortatory text. And at the end of the lesson, you are expected to be able to analyze, edit, and write Hortatory text related to the current issue in the society.
Sounds like a Tory ninja, ma'am.
No, that's Japanese cartoon.
Pada tahap ini, guru membangun pengetahuan peserta didik melalui tayangan video dan kegiatan tanya jawab.
I see. It's still something new for you. No worries. To begin our lesson today, I will play you 2 videos, then compare it. Let's see the first video, then we'll discuss it. Please observe the video carefully. What can you see from the video?
Bus, cars, people.
A city center with many people.
People are walking along the shops.
How would you describe the pavement?
Pavement, trotoar.
Yup, a path with hot surface at the side of the road for the pedestrian.
Ma'am, clean and white, ma'am.
Good. And what do you think of the pedestrian?
They feel convenient and safe.
What made them so?
The pavement is only for pejalan kaki. No food stalls, no beggars, nor pengamen. So I want to go there.
Take, for example, someday, if one of you were the mayor, what would you do to make such a city like the one you see in the video?
Ma'am, if I am the mayor, I will recruit more pasukan orange to keep the cleanliness and convenience of the city.
Wait, you are not the mayor, Gina. It will be better if we say, if we were blah blah blah, we would do blah blah blah.
Ma'am,
Yes?
if I were wali kota, I would issue strict regulation like in Singapore.
What an excellent idea you have, Raki. Now, how about careless people throwing rubbish anywhere or even selling food on the pavement? Yes, Sabrina?
No excuse. They would be fine to pay a sum of money.
Biar kapok.
Now, let's compare it with another video.
Berikut ini adalah contoh pertanyaan HOTS. What do you think of the pedestrian? What made them so? What would you do to make such a city like the one you see in the video? Pertanyaan itu adalah pertanyaan HOTS karena untuk menjawab pertanyaan tersebut, siswa harus mengamati dan menganalisis video, mengolah fakta, dan menggabungkannya dengan pengetahuan umum mereka.
Where was this video probably taken? Was it in or outside our country?
In our country.
How do you know? How would you identify it? Yes, Angel?
From the plate number of the car and motorcycle. Also, from the traffic sign, jalur motor.
Yes, you're right. You have brilliant memory. How would you describe the sidewalk?
It's crowded, ma'am. It's full of parking cars, motorcycles, even food sellers.
Ma'am, it looks dirty and smerawut. Oops, sorry ma'am. Disorder, ma'am.
It must not be well maintained.
I agree. Then, do you think it will be a big problem for the passerby, Angel?
Of course, it's hard for them just to pass by. The parking vehicles and the sellers are blocked away.
Which situation is better, the first or the second video?
The first, ma'am.
How would you compare the two videos?
I will explain in Indonesian. Di video pertama, para pejalan kaki sangat nyaman menikmati keindahan kota karena bersih, luas, dan tidak terhalang para penjual. Sedangkan video kedua, trotoar kelihatan kumuh, padat, dan tidak teratur, sehingga para pejalan kaki sangat terganggu jika ingin melintas.
Well, so the conclusion is?
We should keep the pavement free from the sellers or parking.
Betul sekali. Kita bisa menggunakan teks Hortatory untuk menyampaikan pesan kepada publik, menjelaskan argumen bahwa trotoar harus bebas dari pedagang asongan dan parkir, karena trotoar khusus diperuntukkan bagi para pejalan kaki.
Berdasarkan dua video, peserta didik membandingkan kondisi trotoar di Indonesia dan Singapura sehingga mereka bisa menyimpulkan bahwa trotoar di Indonesia belum difungsikan sebagaimana mestinya. Pada tahap pemodelan, peserta didik diharapkan mampu mengetahui fungsi sosial teks, serta menemukan struktur teks dan unsur kebahasaan yang ada pada teks Hortatory.
Okay, students, now I will give you an example of Hortatory text. One sheet of paper for one pair of students. So two students will only get one. Here is the sheets. Pass it to your friends in the next row. And 1, 2, 3. Yes. That's it. This one. Have you all got the paper?
Yes, ma'am.
Take a look at the paper. There is a symbol of Hortatory text written there. The same text is also shown on the screen. Now, please pay attention to the text first. Read the text silently and carefully. Have you all finished reading the text?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, in general, what do you think the text is about?
I know, ma'am. The text is about pavement in Indonesia. It says that pavement is made for pedestrians and not for sellers or food stalls.
Right, ma'am. The text is actually similar with our recent discussion. It states that pavement should be intended for passerby.
Yes, the topic is similar to our previous discussion. Now, I want you to work in pairs. Analyze the text, find main ideas in each paragraph, and try to find the social function of the text. Write the text on a piece of paper.
Okay, ma'am.
Sam, what do you think? What does paragraph 1 tell us about?
I think this paragraph is about food stalls located on the pavement.
Oh yes, and the main point here is that pavement should be for pedestrians, not for food stalls.
Now, let's try the main idea of paragraph 2.
The second paragraph say the food stall menempati banyak ruang di trotoar.
Okay, let me write it down. That is the first reason, right? Food stalls take so many spaces in the pavement.
Done. I have written the main idea of the fourth paragraph. How about the last paragraph?
I think ada anjuran di paragraf itu.
Yes, the paragraph gives recommendation for the city authorities to make strict regulations so that pavements are only for pedestrians, not sellers.
Okay, students, have you finished? I have given you 15 minutes to discuss. Okay, now who would like to share the result of your discussion?
Me, ma'am. I have done the assignment with Raki sitting next to me. The main ideas of each paragraph is as follows.
Paragraph 1 tells us about the pavement intended for pedestrians, not for food stalls. Paragraph 2 tells us about the food stalls invade spaces pedestrians. Paragraph 3 tells us about the inconvenience of pedestrians against crowded pavement. Paragraph 4 tells us about the dirty and disordered pavement. Paragraph 5 tells us about the recommendation to impose a regulation against the use of sidewalks for food stalls.
Good. Now, Raki, can you tell us, based on the analysis, the social function of Hortatory text?
In our opinion, based on my discussion with Anis, the writer tells us the reason why pavement should be intended for pedestrian, not for sailor. So, in general, we can say that through Hortatory text, the writer attempts to influence the reader to act in a certain way.
Right, I agree. The function of Hortatory text is to explain an important issue in the society and give arguments to the readers why something should be or should not be done. Okay, class? Now, let's make a group of 4. Please rearrange your seats and desks. Okay, now for every group, you have 2 texts. Both are Hortatory texts. I want you to compare and find the structure of Hortatory text. Please discuss the answer in the group. You may also use the gadget and browse internet to find all information you need to complete the task. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Do it now.
Akbar, what do you think about those 2 texts?
Both are hortatory texts, so they must have the same structure, right?
Yes, you're right. In the first paragraph, we can find the writer's statement about he or she thinks about the issue.
You're right, Anin, but what's the term? Istilahnya apa ya? Thesis? Is it right?
Wait, let me check on Google. Well, the first paragraph is the thesis, and the next ones are reasons.
Oh, istilah yang dipakai adalah argumen.
Good. All the groups are doing good job. Well, class, I see all groups have finished. Now, please, which group would like to present first?
Group 4, ma'am. For the structure, paragraph 1 tells the writer's statement or thesis. Paragraph 2 and 3 explain the writer's argument. And on paragraph 4, the writer asks the readers to do something or recommendation.
Well done. Next group. Group 2?
Yes, ma'am. The generic structure of hortatory text is thesis, arguments, and recommendations. Thesis is the writer's statement of concept issue. Arguments is the writer's reason supporting the thesis statement. And the last is recommendations. Recommendations is the statement of what should or should not happen or what should be done based on the given arguments.
Good. All of you have done good job. Now you see, all the texts have similar structure. Hortatory text begins with thesis, then continued with arguments, and finally ended with recommendation. Now, still work in the same group, we will analyze the language feature of Hortatory text. We still use the same text from the previous activity. But for this time, I want you to find the language feature of the text. There are 3 things you have to find. First, the tenses. Underline all the verb from the text and decide what tense is used in the text. Second, underline and list all connective used for connecting paragraphs or arguments and other arguments.
Noted, ma'am.
Last, find the words, phrases, or expression used to make a recommendation. Okay, before you start, let me check whether you have understood my instruction. Okay, Akbar, can you repeat the instruction?
First, find the tenses. Second, find the connectives. And
Arifa, can you continue?
Yes, ma'am. Number 3, find the words used for making a recommendation.
Good. Now, write your answer on a piece of paper. You may start now. All right. Now, let's find the answer then. After the discussion, can anyone explain to the class what tense is used in the text?
Present tense.
How do you know?
I'm from group 3, ma'am. The tense is in present. We can find verb ones such as from the words, ma'am, are, need, is, and many other.
Excuse me, ma'am. Why present tense? Can we use past tense?
Good question. Anybody wants to answer?
me, ma'am. In hortatory text, the tense used is present tense because it's about the writer's opinion on something. On the other hand, past tense is used for action in the past and for telling stories such as narrative or recount text.
I like the way Farel gives us clear explanation. Well done, Farel. In addition, remember, present tense is used not only for daily activities, but also for facts, as well as for stating opinion, arguments, and recommendation. Next, how about connective? Have you found any examples? Different group. Yes, Kila?
Ma'am, I am from group 5. The connective used for connecting the argument paragraph are the first reason, another reason, and the last reason. Other examples from the next text are first status, second, and the third reason. Our group also find that those connective are temporal ones.
Good job, Kila and your friends. Last one. How about phrases for recommendation?
Ma'am, examples are you have to, it is better, and you should.
Yes, correct. So later, when you make a recommendation, you can use those words for your writing. Good. So, in order to be able to make hortatory text, there are 3 things you should pay attention to. First, use present tense because it is used for stating opinion. Second, use connective to connect the argument paragraph. And lastly, use phrases for making recommendation in the last paragraph. Well, students, I guess that's all for today. We'll continue the next activity next time.
Pada tahap ini, ada 2 kegiatan. Pertama, peserta didik menyunting teks. Dan kedua, peserta didik diminta menulis bagian thesis dan recommendation.
Hello class, this time I will assign each group to edit hortatory text. You should read the text first, understand what the text is about by discussing with your friend. Then, together, try to edit the text. You may find errors in all paragraphs of the text. Okay, all of you have got the text. Now, please start working then.
Okay.
One difficulties?
Ma'am,
Which one?
it is correct, ma'am.
Yes, that's correct. But you have to find the mistake. Try to find.
Very good. You have found the mistake.
Yes, ma'am. The tense is incorrect. It should be in the present tense. So, I changed the verb from knowing becomes know.
Very good. Continue your good work. Students, please pay attention. I know all the group have finished. Now, we are going to discuss your answer. Take a look at the text. Can you point out which mistake or error in the text?
Yes, ma'am. There are mistakes in the tense. It should be present tense.
Very good. Now, which part is wrong and let's correct it.
Me, ma'am. Here are the mistakes.
That's right. Okay, class, for the second activity, I will assign you, still in the same group, to write the thesis and recommendation of Hortatory text. Read the text, the arguments, decide what is the thesis, then write the paragraph. Any question?
Me, ma'am. Ma'am, how many sentences in one paragraph we should write?
Minimum 6 sentences and maximum 10 sentences. Okay, students? Now, start working. Okay, now you have learned to analyze and to edit Hortatory text, as well as to write the thesis and the recommendation part of Hortatory text. Now, I want to assign you individually to compose a Hortatory text. Before you write, please discuss with your friend next to you to decide the topic. Then list your topic in a class group so each of you will produce different topics. Please take out your gadget.
Okay.
I'm confused. How about you, then? What will you write about?
I'll write about the importance of literacy so that people will become aware of hoax. Hoax is dangerous and we must not spread it carelessly and irresponsibly.
Wow, it's very cool. You give me idea. In that case, maybe I will write about the importance of developing literacy in the family. Thanks, then.
No problem.
All of you have got the topic. Now, please start write your own text individually.
Pada tahap ini, peserta didik ditugaskan untuk membuat teks secara perorangan.
Okay, students, I have collected all your writing. Now, before we end our class today, is there anyone who wants to give a conclusion what we have been learning today?
Kompetensi dikatakan telah tercapai ketika peserta didik mampu membuat teks Hortatory secara mandiri.
And the language feature. Who would like to start first? Please start.
For the social function, the function of hortatory text is to explain to the readers or the listeners that something should or should not happen or be done.
How about the structure?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Anis?
The generic structure consists of thesis, arguments, and recommendation.
Okay, the last one, language feature.
Me, ma'am.
Please.
In making hortatory text, we use present tense, connectives, and phrases for making recommendation.
Yes, I think that's enough for today. Thank you, class. See you next time.
Thank you, ma'am. See you.